Hello and welcome to the fourth part of this series where we cover the mechanics of bosses in the main game of Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix. If you missed a previous boss or would like to see a future boss you may be struggling with, there's a playlist of all these videos on my channel. A quick note, we are doing Clayton before Cerberus because Olympus Coliseum's preliminaries are horrible on level 1 without cure. Cerberus isn't even the problem. Let's get into Clayton now, the boss for Deep Jungle. Okay, Clayton's fight starts off with what I will call a mini-phase. It's just Clayton and a bunch of power wilds. Once you deal enough damage, Clayton will transition into the fight we all hated as a kid. In this mini-phase, Clayton honestly doesn't do a lot. He can shoot you, which I'd recommend jumping over, he can jump really high, he can smack you with his gun, and he can heal himself with a potion. Easily the largest threat in this fight is the power wilds. These dudes come out of nowhere and hit you, making it a real pain to stay full HP for the next phase, as well as not getting one shot by Clayton's gun. Thunder helps a ton with this section. What I recommend you do is go do the barrels minigame in Olympus before coming to Deep Jungle so you can have Thunder. The best way to handle this phase is just to do a bunch of 1-2 hits and spam Thunders when you can. Now for the real fight. Clayton and Stealth Sneak are a pain to deal with. Clayton will always start the fight off by shooting you while mounted on Stealth Sneak. After he shoots, he will jump to Sora's position, followed by a triple charge attack. After 2 staggers on them, Stealth Sneak will become visible. During this animation, he is unable to be staggered but can be damaged. After the animation, Stealth Sneak will try to turn around and kick you. After he becomes visible, once he is staggered again, he will jump over and behind Sora. Stagger him once more and Stealth Sneak will begin to fall over. One more stagger and Clayton will fly off Stealth Sneak. Now we have 2 targets to choose from. If you are playing on level 1, I'd suggest ignoring the big green lizard because he is more predictable. First I will cover Stealth Sneak's patterns, just so you know what to deal with. Stealth Sneak, once separated, will take a little nap. When he wakes up, he will be very angry and shoot eye lasers at you. These eye lasers have an arc to them, so if you stay close to Stealth Sneak's face and jump right when he fires them, you shouldn't get hit. If you cannot close the distance before he releases the eye lasers, you can use your dodge roll iframes to destroy the lasers without taking damage. Just dodge straight through them. He will fire 3 sets of lasers. He can also fire a green arrow blast. When you hear windy noises and he puts his hands together, get some distance from him and jump over the blast. It's very fast, so you just have to be faster. Stealth Sneak can still do triple charge attacks and will jump towards you. After a long duration, Stealth Sneak will teleport Clayton back onto his back. Once this happens, Stealth Sneak will recloak. Clayton is a weirdo. He really likes to shoot his gun at you, so just jump over those shots. He's also a potion addict and will throw potions onto himself even when he's full HP. He can hit you with his gun as well, like the mini-phase. He doesn't have many attacks, but he loves to move unpredictably, jump to the moon, and stand on weird platforms. If you manage to defeat Stealth Sneak, you will gain a nice chunk of experience, as well as receive a mega potion for your troubles. That's really about it for this fight. It doesn't have a ton of depth to it, it is just simply a hard fight. Counting your staggers and knowing how to avoid damage is your best bet. There are some clever tricks you can do to make the fight more bearable, such as hitting Clayton far away from Stealth Sneak so the lasers don't bother you, or leading Clayton up to the top platform so that Stealth Sneak can't reach you. The top platform is the one with 2 chests, by the way. Hopefully this helped you and helped you get over the emotional trauma this fight caused in your childhood. Next up, we'll loop back to OC and take out Cerberus. Take care.